everyone, and welcome back to Make Our World Your Runway. And as of most of you know, this show is not only about pageantry, fashion, modeling, but the business and entertainment industry. And we are adding something a little bit different. You're going to hear a lot about beauty tips, which is so important to not only women, but men as well, too. Because as we go through the aging process, we always have to take care of our skin. And also, many of us are out in the sun, whether it's cold weather or hot weather. You'd be surprised how you have to protect that layer of skin. So this is the reason why we have added beauty tips to our show. But as always, before we bring on two of our spectacular guests today, we do always have a few announcements. If you want to see all of our shows from Make Our World Your Runway and the Global Trade Chamber success stories, make sure that you subscribe to the Global Trade Chamber YouTube channel. This way you can see Make Our World Your Runway and the fabulous stories from success stories as well. Many women are on that show, and I'm going to tell you, it is absolutely fabulous. You're going to hear stories of women that started from scratch to success, how they came from humble beginnings to become fabulous entrepreneurs, and what they do for community service. So make sure you do subscribe. And as always, Volume 2 is out on the 100 most successful women in business. We just came back in August from London, England, and I'm going to tell you something. We had that book launch. It was absolutely fantastic. We had women from over 30 countries that participated. And when you hear and read their stories, you are going to be amazed. As I just said a few minutes ago, from humble beginnings to becoming the most successful entrepreneurs in the world. Pick it up. It is on Amazon. Absolutely fabulous book. You will not be able to put it down. I guarantee that. And then, of course, if you go to the Global Trade Chamber website and also 100 Successful Women in Business, which is www.100swb.com, you're going to see where we're going to be going this year. It's going to be a fabulous 2023. We're hitting the road starting March the 2nd because that is International Women's Month with a great show in Miami. Okay, it's a wonderful road show. We're going to be in India this year, the Philippines. Great Global Trade Chamber conference is going to be taking place in Puerto Rico. We're going to be going to Philadelphia, Las Vegas, you name it. We are going to be circling the globe. We're going to be introducing women from around the world once again that make up the 100 Successful Women in Business Success Stories. So again, make sure you check out the websites so that you know what we're doing and all the exciting adventures that are going to happen in 2023. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, she was on the show last week, but we're going to bring her on before we bring on our other guest for about 10 minutes. And that's going to be Betsy Miller from Rodan and Fields. And she's going to talk about eye care today, which is so essential for everyone. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's welcome Betsy Miller to Make Our World Your Runway.
Happy
Hello,
Friday.
Hello, Miss Betsy.
Hi, happy Friday.
Yeah, you know what? Al Otero would agree with you 100%. He always says happy Friday. Even when it's a Monday, he says happy Friday. So happy hour has started. So you just said the perfect word. Happy Friday.
That's right. Happy Friday. Yes. And I will see you in March because I'm going to be down at the Miami Roadshow too. So that'll be fun.
Oh, that's going to be great. And you know what? We should do something that day with the products.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to bring some. Yep. I'm going to bring some. I'll be down visiting my dad, and it's perfect timing. We'll take a trip down to Miami, and I'll see you there. It'll be fun.
That's great. And I'm going to have some of the girls there. So that's a great place for us to really do something and get these girls, tell them the importance of skincare and, just kind of get them on to Rodan and Fields and get them to become representatives as well.
Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun. I think that'll be great. Great timing too. So as Angela said, I'm Betsy Miller. I'm a brand ambassador for Rodan and Field Skincare. I started using the products about 5 years ago. And when I saw the opportunity to share these products, I jumped on it. And today I'm going to share with you, the holidays are very tiring, very stressful, and you see stress in your eyes. So today I'm going to share with you my favorite eye creams as well as my favorite eye enhancements. So I will start off with my favorite eye creams, multifunction eye cream and bright eye complex. We have 2 of them. You can use them separately, but when you use them together, oh my gosh, you get results. So
There you
multifunction
go.
eye cream. Yeah, so multifunction eye cream comes in a little jar like this. It has botanical grape extract in it, botanical daisy flower extract in it. It's got vitamin C and F. It is chock-a-block full. You can see I've been using this one. It has antioxidants in it, and it's going to visibly firm and lift this area right around your eyes to improve crow's feet or sagging eyelids or anything like that. This is going to give you the moisture that you need to really make your eyes pop and look rested too for, you know, the holidays.
Exactly. That's what we all need right now.
Right? And bright eye complex for those late nights. New Year's Eve is coming up, so you know, January
There we
1st.
go.
January 1st, you're going to need some bright eye complex. This has phytonutrients and caffeine and brighteners in it to brighten up and reduce puffiness under your eye. These 2 products together will absolutely change your eye game. They are amazing. Now for the enhancements. Okay.
Here we go.
After the age of 20, you know, hormones start changing and things start happening. So
Exactly.
some people lose their hair on their head, which means you can also lose your hair on your eyebrows and your eyelashes. And so you need
Right.
food. You need food and nutrients to give them the encouragement to come on back and hang out for a little bit. So we have
Exactly.
2 enhancements. And these are absolutely my absolute favorites. Lash boost. I wore lash extensions one time for a picture. They were a huge pain to put on. I couldn't wait to get them off. But for those who really want that long lash look and are like me and don't want to wear the lash extensions, Lash Boost is your friend. This
There we
has
go.
keratin and biotin in it. It's going to make your eyelashes appear longer, darker, and fuller over time. It has a little bitty brush. You just wipe it on and put it right above where you would put your eyeliner, right above your lash line. This is a nighttime thing. So you put this on right before you go to bed. Good night. You wake up with lashes. It does take about 4 weeks to see the difference, but you will see the difference.
I love it. I love it.
Brow Defining Boost has the same keratin and biotin and technology that Lash Boost has, only this is instant. So this is a gel fiber, and it comes in 4 different shades: light, medium, dark, and black. It has a spoolie like a mascara, and you just simply put it on your eyebrows. Instantly, you're going to get the coverage that you need, but over time, it's going to help your eyebrows grow back longer, darker, and fuller.
Oh, there we go. I just found my Christmas product. Somebody put
Right?
that in my Christmas stocking, because I'll tell you
Well,
why.
that's what I wanted to say too. Christmas, you know, is right around the corner.
Exactly.
Skincare gifts are really incredible gifts to give to people. And this is the reason why. Around this time, we're not looking for gifts for ourselves. We're looking
No.
for gifts to give others, right? And
Right.
so 9 times out of 10, people are not going to buy their skincare for themselves because this is the season of giving. This is the
Exactly.
perfect time to give a gift of skincare. And today, which is, what is today? Friday.
The
What is today?
16th of December.
Oh my gosh. Christmas is right around the corner.
Yes.
So today I'm offering a free gift with purchase of equal or lesser value. So that is amazing. So you buy a regimen, you can get a regimen for free. Buy a lash boost, you can get a lash boost for free. This is amazing. I know this will play later on, so I'll honor it then too. But
my mind is already going around. And you know, you said 2 things that are very, very important, because and I was watching something. Normally I watch the news in the morning, but I like when they get into the health notes, okay?
yeah,
And it was brought up on MSNBC. They're actually studying women's bodies a lot more, because they have found out through research years ago they would treat a woman's body like a man's, and that is not the case. And as every 7 years, everyone's bodies changes, but especially a woman. And hormonal. You said the key word. And I used to tell that to my clients when I was in cosmetics. Watch it, hormonal, because the body will change. You may have had these bushy eyebrows when you were 20, but guess what? when you turn 50 or 60, you may not have those bushy eyebrows. So you got to give it a little boost. You got to help. And a lot of your products have vitamin C in there, which is so essential to the immune system. So
Yes.
people don't realize that if you use good skincare and good products, you see the difference. Okay.
Right. Absolutely. And Rodan & Fields is the #1 premium skincare product in North America. So there's no reason for anyone to be using anything different. It is the products will change your skin, you know, and for the better.
Right. And I'll be very honest with you because I've been noticing it myself. In fact, I was in that industry for years. When you go into department stores right now, cosmetics have changed. And let me tell you why. Not that many women behind the counter. A lot of it's going to kiosk. I don't want to criticize any of the girls that I know that are still working in that industry who come from the old school. The knowledge is not there. So a lot of women are not getting that personalized attention that they got years ago. And a lot of products are not even being sold in the stores anymore. So you get somebody like yourself or myself that have that knowledge. We're now giving personalized attention. Okay.
Yes.
So you could say to someone, look, okay, let's do an evaluation on your skin. All right, you need this, you need that. And you can start out with just something small and then build. But once you see the difference, you're going to want it. So we need more people like you out there in the field, okay? And coming from someone who knows that, who can sit down with someone and give them a good beauty regimen, okay? And once your skin is in great shape, hey, you can slap on all that color you want and it's going to look absolutely fantastic. But if your skin is not good, if your skin is not in good shape, I don't care how much foundation you use, how much eyeshadow you use, it's not going to work. Okay.
No, absolutely not. And you know, the other thing too, Angela, is these brands that are out online. You know, a lot of people are more comfortable buying things in the store. I don't know why that is, but a lot of times these products are better. I found that I was using department store skincare and I thought it was great, but it wasn't changing my skin like Rodan & Fields did when I started using it. So I was actually spending less and using less and getting better results. And then once I found that this company empowered women to be entrepreneurs and they were going to pay me to share their products,
right?
I mean, why not? We're natural sharers anyway, you know?
Exactly. And you said another key word. A lot of people like to go into the store, especially and buy cosmetics, but that's changed a little bit too, because I'll tell you why. Look at drugstore, not skincare, but just drugstore cosmetics. They have actually, in the last several years, have given the retail store cosmetics a run for the money. Okay. So even that is starting to change. And again, it's knowledge of the product and having someone that you can go to all the time. Okay. I mean, years ago, I always had clients, they knew the days I was off, the days I was there when they'd come to me. But it's changed a little bit today. Okay. So you take yourself, someone can go to you and they can say, hey, Betsy, I'm having a little problem with my skin, or I just, you know, I just had the flu and my skin is down, or my hormones are changing. What are you going to suggest? Now you're going to tell them, okay, you're using this, but I think we need to add that. So it's that personalized attention. And I think more and more women get to know this. They're going to realize, hey, you know what? I want to go to somebody like a Betsy because I know I can get that product. She's there. She's got the knowledge. And I'm dealing with a reputable skincare company.
Absolutely. Yep. And I don't ever sell anybody or recommend anything to anyone that isn't going to work for them. I have very extensive conversations with people because I know how I would feel if somebody gave me something that I didn't need, you know, like I want to know if you have sensitive skin because we have a recommended regimen from the National Sensitive Skin Associations that will help, you know, and most of our products work for most people. Not everything's going to work for everyone, but most of our products work for most people, you know, and with a less than 1% return rate, that speaks for itself. So, yeah. And you get, you know, that one-on-one when you have a consultant, you know, who knows. We get so much training on the product, you know, you get so much service with a one-on-one consultant. So
which is absolutely amazing. And you know, when we're doing that You're going to be there on March the 2nd. I know that some of these events, they do seminars. We definitely got to do some sort of a seminar
Yeah,
because
let's
there's
see.
a lot of women attend these events. Okay.
Yeah,
So you and I got to come up with something where, put your card in the bowl and maybe you could win a gift or something like that, or a personal,
absolutely.
yeah, a personal consultation. We used to do that all the time. You'd be surprised the women
Yeah.
that love that. Okay. That's
Yeah,
absolutely
and I
amazing.
agree. I think that's a good way to do things too. Yeah. I
Exactly.
am very passionate about helping others and working with others, whether it's getting their skincare or getting their own business launched. It's been almost a year since Chris retired from the military, and the income that we bring in from this skincare business that we started almost 3 years ago has really made such a huge difference. It's made it, he's been able to live in New Jersey for 4 months. We
Wow.
were balancing.
Yeah, you were balancing. I know, balancing act. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I mean, the opportunity to have this as a side gig, new career, whatever, for busy moms, young women in college, stuff like that. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. So
It
I'm
is
very
an
passionate
opportunity
about
of a,
helping
it
others
is.
do that.
It really is, and you can even have another job and still make this an opportunity of a lifetime.
Oh, and
You know,
many people do. Yep, and many
many
people do. I'm
exactly.
very busy too. I just wrapped up we just had our Walk to End Alzheimer's celebration yesterday because we were able to raise, I think, almost $7,000 more than what we had set out for. So, yes, I mean, this is not my only thing, but I am very passionate about this as well.
Fabulous. And you just said something, Alzheimer's. When we did Christmas on Las Olas, there was a little girl with her family, and she loved seeing the girls out there with their crowns and sashes.
Yeah.
And you could tell she had autism. Okay.
Mhm.
And we put that crown on her head, and this girl could
Oh,
not stop hugging me and hugging me
no.
and hugging me. And I gave her mother my card, and I said, anytime you want this, you want your daughter to be with us, we're more than happy to have her on events. I mean, just to see a smile, okay,
Yeah.
on a child's face. And if
Yes.
you're doing something with Alzheimer's, that's absolutely fantastic because they've got to do a lot of research on that. Okay. And they're
Mhm.
finding out now for research, there's younger people that actually
Mhm.
have a gene that could go to Alzheimer's. So research is getting great. It's getting better and better.
Yes,
And
they're actually working on there's a medication coming out,
yes,
soon. Mhm.
and I saw that. They still haven't perfected it yet because it can cause some bleeding in the brain. But I know the
Right.
CDC is working on it and they're going to
Mhm.
perfect that. So, but
Yeah.
definitely 2023, you and I are going to be working together. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to get
Yes.
my girls involved. We're going to go full steam ahead. So I want to thank you for coming back on. Oh, you just made my day with all that eye product because I've always been an eye
Um,
person. So I just said when you talked about the lashes and the brows, oh, Merry Christmas to me.
yes, yes, yes.
Exactly. So anyway, I want to thank you for coming back on, and we're going to continue doing all these beauty tips because a lot of people are starting to listen to this, and
Yeah.
we're gonna start expanding our viewership. So this is going to be amazing. So we're working on that. We're going to have a new look to make our world your runway, which Maria and I are working on that. She thinks it's a great opportunity for you to be with me on Make Our World Your Runway. She said this is a perfect fit.
I
So
have to agree with her.
yeah, I do too. I have to agree with her. But anyway, thank you so much.
My pleasure, Angela. Thank you.
I will speak with you over the weekend. And if you want to listen to my next guest, you're more than
I
happy to
do.
stay backstage and listen. All right. Thank
You
you
know
so
I
much,
will.
ladies and gentlemen. Nice round of applause for Betsy Miller, Rodan and Fields on Make Our World Your Runway.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one, sweetie. Thank
You
you.
too. Bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Some great beauty tips from Betsy Miller. And you're going to see a lot of her on Make Our World Your Runway in 2023. But now I'm going to bring on my other special guest. You're going to love her as well. Now, she's 23 years old. She's originally from Colorado, but now she's residing in Arizona. Now, she started acting and modeling at the age of 14, which that's a great age to start. And she's participated in many local fashion shows. And she also traveled to Los Angeles to be part of the modeling experience, which that is absolutely fantastic. Now, recently, She did travel to Destin, Florida, where she competed in the Miss Fashion Global Fit category, where she placed in the top 10. And that's absolutely amazing because that's a category that's very, very hard to compete in. So she's been in the top 10. Oh my God, congratulations to her. And she is also studying acting at the Howie Acting Studio. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to say, this is a very well-rounded lady. So let's welcome to Make Our World Your Runway and give her a big shout out, Baylee Decker. Baylee, welcome to Make Our World Your Runway.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, Baylee, it's absolutely our pleasure. And I said, you are a well-rounded woman. Oh my God, you're doing everything, acting, modeling, fitness. Where do you get time to do all of this?
Um, I barely have time. I do work a job here as well, but I love to stay busy. Like anything I can do to stay busy, I will. I do acting classes every week. I try to do as much modeling as I can. I work a job, and I'm also involved in tennis at a college here. So
Oh,
I like to stay busy all the time, as you could tell.
oh, you sound like me. I mean, I'm up till almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm got
Oh
things I do during
gosh.
the day. I run, as you know, I have Miss International World and Miss Latina, and tonight we have a big radio show that we're doing. So I run with that. I've got my house. I work out. So
Yeah.
I'm like you. I'm constantly on the go. And fitness, well, I'd have to say that's my number one thing because I love to work out. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
I tell people, if you can't find me, go out to a few of the gyms that you know I hang out and you'll find me there. Okay. If you can't find me online, let's get to it. Put your sneakers on and definitely that's where you'll find me.
Yeah,
So
that's
what
awesome.
was what was it like competing in the for fitness in Miss Fashion Global?
It was fun, and honestly, competing in the whole thing was so fun. This was actually like my first pageant type modeling experience. So it was actually so much fun. I had a blast. The fitness category was fun. There was lots of girls. I couldn't really tell you a number. There were tons of girls.
Right,
And they were all amazing fit girls. We all had different body types, but it was really fun and really cool to go against girls like that. It
right.
was really competitive, as you could tell, but
Yes.
it was a blast. I would totally do it again. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it's great. And you work with Julie and she's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay. And Betsy's coming in and she said, busy people are the best. We need to talk. And she says, congratulations, great way to celebrate your body, which is excellent. Okay.
Oh,
And
thank you. And thank you to her. I loved all her products. I really actually want to go probably buy some because that was amazing. I loved hearing about her products. That was cool.
oh my God, Rodan and Fields is great. You know, at one time when I was in the cosmetic business, they were actually used to have a counter in retail. And I believe, I don't know if this, I think they were part of Estee Lauder at one time because Estee Lauder owned everybody, but
Yeah.
they are a great, great company. Okay. See, Betsy just said, yes, they were part of Estee Lauder. And they broke away because, to be honest with you, as I had said, cosmetics has changed. Okay. And when you've got a great company like that, people really need to devote their time and be able to give one-on-one personalized attention. And sometimes in the retail stores, we could not do that. Okay. Yeah. She just said Estee Lauder owned R&F. And one time Estee Lauder owned everybody. Okay. They used to have a company called Prescriptives, which isn't even around anymore, which was owned by them. So they were the leader at one time, but things are changing. And Rodan and Fields, I can tell you, I have used the products, great products. They have hair care products that are unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. Now my hair, you can't see it now. Okay. But I have about 19 products. All right. And my hair is thick. At my age, it's still thick. Thank God. And yeah, it is. My father had thick hair, so I think I'm following in his genes. Okay. And I'm not afraid to say it. I just turned 69, but age is a number. Okay.
Hey, you look amazing.
Thank you, dear. I still feel 20. I still feel 21. But I used their shampoo. And let me tell you, I never saw volume like I saw before. I didn't even blow dry my hair that day. I just let it air dry. And all my cowlicks went down.
Wow.
Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, they have excellent products. So yeah, you guys definitely need to speak.
I will. Definitely.
Yeah. But I'm very impressed with all the things, okay, that you're doing. I mean, and you're a great role model for women. I mean, you're really empowering others that want to do all the things that you've done.
Yes, and I try because I grew up definitely in like a sports family, and everyone went to I did go to college. I didn't go to university, and I feel like everyone in my family kind of had a set plan, like a set career path, went to college, did this, like, and now they're, living their career, and I totally went a different route. And I was like, I did get my associates, but I kind of said, like, I'm gonna try this because this is something I really want to do. So I totally took a different career path, but I am chasing it so hard, and my family's really supportive. And so I tried to be a role model to girls, thinking it doesn't matter, like, if you think, doing acting and modeling is totally like not realistic, because I'm gonna try to make it be, because this is what I want to do so bad. So I am trying to tell girls, get out there. Who cares? Like, we're young. Just chase your dream, and we're gonna shoot for it. We're gonna try.
Exactly. Chase your dream. And even Betsy just said, empowering others to be their best is the most rewarding job ever. And that's very true. There is a company called Know Your Value. Now they have the under 30, but it was like the over 50. And it's run by Randall Lane, Forbes magazine. And there's a woman that's on MSNBC every morning. She's on Morning Joe, called Mika Brzezinski. And she has brought out stories about women. And I have been so impressed. There have been women in their 80s and 90s that are still chasing dreams.
Yes.
I was like, you've got to be kidding. I said, well, now I know there's hope. They talked about a woman who lost everything, and at 92 went back to becoming a seamstress and made $1 million last year.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I said, God bless. I said, you know what? Now I know there's hope. Okay.
Yeah.
This woman could do it at 92. And I'm sitting here saying, I'm in my 60s and I feel like it's the end of the road. Boy, do I have to change my attitude. And I've always was a lot like you. I always say, you know what? Go out and chase that dream. You got nothing to lose. Okay. And I tell, when I do my pageants, and I have to call out because we give about 7 main titles. I have 2 main titles, but we have other titles. And I always tell the audience, it's the part I hate the most. And people look at me and I say, well, I'm going to tell you why. When I got 40 to 60 girls standing behind me, they're all winners. Every one of them is capable of winning one of those main titles. And I hate that part because when I have to only call out 7, but I've got all these other fabulous women standing behind me, yeah, it does. It chokes me up. Okay. But I tell everyone that comes into our pageant, ladies, you are all winners. Just the fact that you're going to get on stage, put a crown
Yeah.
and a banner on your head and compete, you've won. Okay.
It's hard. So yeah.
It is. It's very hard. And, I learned a long time ago because I was mourning. I mean, I've competed in pageants and I mean, times I won, times I didn't. But there's a lot of experience you get out of that. And
Yeah.
being in the entertainment business, hey, there were times I went on auditions, I got the part. There were times I wasn't. But you know what? The experience I got, the people I met, and just the fact that I moved on. Okay.
Yes.
And it just got me to move on into other things. Okay. And like yourself, I tried acting. And one time I went for a commercial, and it was for
Yeah.
Prudential Insurance. And we went in, I had about 6 other people that went in there with me. And the director was saying, well, I like this one, I like that one. And then all of a sudden, he didn't say anything. And they ushered us out of the room. So we all said, oh, we didn't get the part. By the time I got home, they were calling me. They said, you got to be there tomorrow, 10
Ah,
o'clock. I said, you got to be kidding. A director looked like he didn't like any of us. They said, no, on the contrary, he liked everybody in the room. So you don't know. But I went,
yeah.
gave it a shot, and there was my chance of doing a commercial. And like
Yeah.
Betsy just said, yes, the courage alone. So I could tell she likes you. She's impressed with what you're doing.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So I mean, you're doing acting, you're doing modeling. You went for this pageant and you competed up against the other girls, and you made the top 10, which is fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. That was my whole goal. Of course, it would be so awesome to win, but my whole goal going in there was please just make it to the top 10. So that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. No, if you made it to the top 10, that's absolutely fantastic because a lot of women don't make it to the top 10.
Yeah.
And what also has impressed me, when I watched the movie Wonder Woman with Gal Gadot, a lot of people don't know she was in Miss Universe. She was in the top 15. She
Oh,
didn't make the top
wow.
10. Yeah, she was in the top 15. She didn't make the top 10. But look at her now. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. She made that movie Death on the Nile. Look what that did for her. Talk about a winner. She probably became more famous than the girl who was crowned Miss Universe. All right. Yeah. I mean, realistically. Now, the original Wonder Woman, Linda Carter, was Miss World. She actually won that title. Look where she went. So pageants are an opportunity. They're door openers. Whether
Yes.
you win the title, whether you make the top 10, or whether you've just competed, it has opened that door for other opportunities. Okay. And listening to you speak, okay, you're a go-getter. Um, when I look at you, I feel like I'm looking in the mirror because you have a lot of my strengths. You know
Yeah.
how to talk and you know how to push yourself through that door. Okay. And I'm
Yes.
very impressed with that because a lot of people out there don't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
And you are going to be such a great role model for a lot of women coming up the ranks. Okay.
Thank
And I hope
you.
you don't stop. I hope you continue on.
Yes, that is my goal. I feel like I'm getting older and I'm like, oh, sometimes I do doubt myself. Like, oh,
No.
Baylee, like, gosh dang it. But no, I don't care. I told my mom, I said, I'm gonna keep going. And she's so supportive. So I'm gonna keep going.
Yes, and we do a lot of fashion shows. And a lot of the fashion shows I do, we have women from all different pageants come in, and at that point, it's more about walking the runway. And then,
Yeah.
after the girls are finished, we let them put their crowns and banners on. But here at Miss International World, and I also have Miss Latina, we are an open door. If there are other women that want to come to us and want to join us at a fashion show or just want to be part of Make Our World Your Runway, we love it because it is the sisterhood of pageantry. Okay.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah. We open our arms up to any woman that's got that crown and that banner on, whether you're part of Miss International World or you're part of another system. We honor that because, hey, I've had girls that have been in my organization and have gone and competed in Miss USA and Miss Universe. And that is great for us because it shows that our girls went on. Okay.
Yeah.
I've had girls from other pageant come into us. So I encourage the women, I mean, they stay with us for 1 year But after their reign is over and they say, what's next? I said, go do another pageant. Continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't let it stop from there. Some have gone on to have their own TV shows. Some have gone on to become professional models, like our supermodel from last year, Willina Rodriguez. She was top model of the year. Now she's got her own fragrance company.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah. So, again, look what she did. Just with the title, look what she did,
Yeah.
and we still work with her because I always say, look, just because a girl crowns the next queen doesn't mean that you're finished with us.
Mm-hmm.
You come back to us in any capacity that you want to come back in it. You want to be on staff, you want to work with the girls, you want to come back and judge. Like I said, our door is always open. We never close. As
Okay.
they 7-Eleven says 24/7, that's us 24/7.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And that's when I said to Julie, I said, let me know who else you've got. I said, let's bring them on to Make Our World Your Runway. When she told me you wanted to come on, I said, fantastic. I said, I'd love to have
Yes.
a conversation with her.
Yes. Thank you so much. It's been so amazing. I love meeting you. You're so kind.
Oh, well, thank you. You're absolutely fantastic. So what are your plans for Christmas?
I'm actually going to go back home to Colorado with my family. I missed Christmas last year with my family. I spent it alone here. So
Oh, no.
I know it was terrible. I am not going to miss it this year. So I'm gonna go visit home for a little bit, be in the extreme cold, but yes, that's
Yes.
what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I know. Colorado, I know it's cold. They've had snow. My cousin lives out there. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, I feel terrible because she had COVID when it first broke out, and now she got COVID again.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she's not doing well. And we almost grew up like sisters, and it's breaking my heart
Oh,
at Christmas time.
wow.
And I think once she gets better, she's going to come to Florida because she's got to get into the warm weather. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. But then we just got a weather report that we're going to drop to 30 degrees on Christmas Eve. Can you
Oh,
imagine
shoot.
Florida going to 30 degrees? But you know what? I never gave up my fur coat because I lived in the Northeast all my life. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived in New Jersey. I grew up, I was born and raised in Jersey, but I worked in Manhattan for like 27 years. I have not gotten rid of the fur coat. So it goes to 30 degrees, out's going to come the fur coat with the wrap and the hat because I'm not freezing.
Yes.
But the strange thing is, we'll have 2 days of 30 degrees at night. The days will go up in the 70s, and by the end of the following week, we'll be back up in the 80s again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
because we have not had any cold weather. We've been consistently 85. In fact, 2 weeks ago, we hit 90 degrees in the month of November, December. That's almost unheard
Oh
of.
my gosh.
Yeah, we're still
That's
hitting
gonna-
that hot weather. We've got all that high pressure coming up from the Caribbean. So, in
Wow.
fact, when you go to Miami, you're literally in the tropics because it's right in the middle of the
Yeah.
ocean. So
Yes.
you're in the tropics. So I said, well, the tropics is going to get cold next week.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is when I went to Florida just a few weeks ago to Destin, it actually was freezing. It was
Yes.
so cold.
Right, because Destin is further north. So it's cold
Yeah.
up there. Orlando gets very cold too. I mean, if we're going to hit 30, you go to Disney World, they're probably going to drop in the 20s somewhere. That's
Yeah.
how
Oh my
cold. Yeah,
gosh.
they're further north. But see, we're so far south to where I am. I'm in Boynton Beach, which is only maybe about an hour from Miami, but we're right on the intercoastal. We are definitely south. So our weather stays hot pretty much all year long. I mean, we'll
That's
go in the
awesome.
nice 70s, drop to the 60s, January, February. But once we get to the end of March, beginning of April, forget it. You're doing a fan outside.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. So anytime you want to come to this part of Florida, let us know,
Yes.
and we'll take you all around and introduce you to everybody. And yeah, I'm telling you, you will love it. So anyway, I mean, you've got a great background. You've got a lot going. What are your future plans? What are your goals? Where do you see yourself?
Well, I hopefully see myself in the industry. I don't care if it's acting, modeling. I've always really wanted to do both.
Right.
I just hope to, it's hard to say with the future because I'm just literally going with the flow. Something comes up. Yes, I'll take it. I'll do this. Oh, yes, I'll do that. So I am just going with the flow wherever the entertainment industry takes me. That is just literally what I want to do. I've always wanted to act. Like commercial acting, I've always just wanted to do a lot of commercial modeling. Like I always say my dream, my goal that I'm still chasing is I want to be in a store window on a billboard, like see me in H&M or something. That is what I'm chasing. So I'm just gonna work on it. I'm gonna work hard for it. So yeah, that is what I'm hoping the future is to be. It's just continue in the entertainment industry any way I can.
Yes, and I agree with you. Yeah, take whatever comes, whether it's acting, it's modeling,
Hmm.
uh, no matter what it is. And you know what? If you want to ever go for a job and you have all this in what they call a functional resume,
Hmm.
they actually do look at that because I'm going back to a Dawn Foley who was Mrs. U.S. Globe, going back in 1997, and she had told us a story. She said, I went for a job and I didn't get it. She said, and that same company was actually hiring again. She went back. Just the fact that she had on there, she was now Mrs. U.S. Globe, they hired her because they
Oh
looked on
wow.
that resume and they said, you know what? You wear a lot of hats. You venture out. It's what's called a functional resume. So,
Yeah.
and if you go to a modeling agency, that a lot of times they say modeling and pageantry doesn't mix. No, it does. Because if you put on top of that resume of yours, okay, your acting or your modeling resume, I compete in Miss Fashion Global. I have this title. They look at that and say, wow, you know what? This girl also has a title. Let's bring her in because we know, that she's taken the next step towards the entertainment industry. So
Yeah.
you got, some people will say one thing, but just keep pursuing it, keep going, because you never know who's going to look at something and say, oh my God, you know what? This girl is absolutely fantastic. And I could tell just by the strength in your voice that you have it within you to be a very good actress. Okay.
Ah, thank you. I'm trying. I'm learning. I'm still learning, but yes, I am progressing.
Yep. See, she just said it. She loves that. And she said, Baylee, you have so much potential. Go after whatever you want. And I agree.
Oh,
You do. You have tremendous, tremendous potential. Okay.
thank you so
And
much.
if you ever need us, you let us know. I mean, I've been in the entertainment industry. You can always send me a note and say, hey, I got this contract. What do you think? I've got people
Oh,
outside the industry. We'd be more than happy to help you out.
thank you
Okay.
so much. I appreciate that.
You're quite welcome. But anyway, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. We know holidays is coming up. Definitely get with Betsy. She's on Facebook. I think you guys,
Yes.
I think you guys will be great. My best to your family for having for a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And if you don't go back to Miss Fashion Global, or if you ever want to come to Miss International World, you let us know. We'd be more than happy to have you in our organization
Oh,
as well.
thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I loved meeting you. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. So have a great weekend, a great holiday. And this is not the end. We'll be talking again. And anytime you want to come on our show, you have an open invitation to Make Our World Your Runway.
Thank you so much. Yes, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Thank you so much, Baylee. And thank you again. And we'll see you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful young lady, Baylee Decker. And we also had Betsy Miller on today, giving fantastic beauty tips on eyes. It's always an amazing show. Next week, we have something very, very special planned. We're going to be doing a recap for our amazing year. We're going to show you excerpts from England, Make Our World Your Runway, and also the Miss International World Pageant. Stay tuned. It's going to be spectacular. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us on Make Our World Your Runway. Happy holidays, and we will see you soon. Thank you.